Ryan Behmanesh was a freshman All-American at DBU. He was also a part of 2 teams that went to NCAA tournaments, and he's our guest today on Coming Home. Ryan, you were part of some great teams at DBU, some incredible players that played alongside you. It seems inevitable when we talk to guys from those teams that they say that you were the best player that they played with during those years. When you hear those comments, what does that mean to you?
Obviously humbling to start. I tell people I don't know if I'd agree with it because, the guys when I think of the best baseball players that, played at DBU, at least in my time, which was, 2009 to 2012, I think of, guys we were talking about earlier, right? Ryan Goins, Jason Krzan, Ryan Enos. Those guys were absolutely amazing, right? They did things the right way. They prepared the right way. They did everything the right way that, he pretty much preaches every single day, right? They were the model citizens for a DBU baseball player in my time. So, if I was 70 or 80% of the ball player that they were, that'd be a great career for me.
That 2011 team, so special, and you had some great moments at the plate, but I think about maybe the most memorable moment for you came in that 2011 regional against TCU at their ballpark. Matt Perks was on the mound as their ace. You're standing at second base, and he throws a wild pitch. Take us through just that moment, and what was your thought process as you saw the ball in the dirt?
Yeah, so obviously, getting a good secondary, see the ball in the dirt, see down angle. I want to take third. I want to at least take third. And you never, I guess, in your head think I'm going to score on that type of pitch. But you do still want to round hard just in case. I guess maybe it was the adrenaline and the heat of the moment and all that. Maybe rounded more than usual. And luckily, I got a good visual of the catcher. He was kind of doing one of these numbers where, he doesn't really know where it's at. And I just, it's one of those situations where you can't hesitate. So once you see it, you just go for it, and it was actually up the first baseline more towards their dugout, and he started towards third baseline, so it's, he's even got an even longer run to go get the ball. So it's one of those situations where you just, again, you don't hesitate, you just go for it, and worked out, and it got us going.
You end up winning that game over TCU and eventually face Oral Roberts in the championship game, and what a game that was. You get up big early in that one, they storm back. It's 11-9 late in that ball game, final inning in the ninth. And you're at first base. Chris Haney's on the mound, probably one of the most dominant closers in college baseball that season.
Yeah, definitely.
What do you recall about that moment, 2 outs, fly ball down that left field line in foul territory? What's your thought process there and just the exhilaration of that whole moment?
Well, I guess for starters, starting in probably the top of the 8th, this is exactly what you're not supposed to do. I was counting outs. I was like, okay, 5 outs to go, and, strike. Okay, 4 outs to go, all the way until we get to that last out. Oh, man, we got 1 out to go till we win this whole thing. And sure enough, he, pops up. Joel and Joel Hutter and Kenny Hatcher are going to run it down, and you see that he's getting close. And it's like, this might actually happen. And once he actually caught it, it was just pure exhilaration and excitement, and just, excited for the guys in the team and seeing everybody rush from the dugout. And the dog pile was almost kind of like that, what do I do with my hands moment? Like, I've never dog piled before. So it was just really cool, but I wanted to experience it, and I got in kind of the heat of everything. So I wasn't just kind of hovering around like some guys. I got into it, so it was awesome.
You think about where this program is now, all the NCAA postseason appearances that this team has made, and you look back on that 2011 team, the team that punches their first ticket ever to a super regional. What does it mean to you to have been a part of this one of the greatest teams that this program has seen?
Obviously means a lot. That was an exciting time, and like I said, the height of my baseball career for sure. So to see this program continue to grow every single year, the banners on the wall speak for themselves. We're going to a regional every single year, and my family and I come to a lot of games. You've seen us up here, I'm sure, a lot. We're over there, with the kids and whatnot. But to see this program continue to grow, continue to get awesome recruits from all over the country. This is the type of support this school's getting now in this program, and with Coach Schiefner at the helm, it's just going to continue to grow. So it means a lot to be a part of that first team to do it, to get to the Super, but quite honestly, I expect, for those banners to say Super Regional every single year from here on out. The teams are amazing these days.
He's one of the best ever to play baseball at DBU. He helped lay the foundation for what you see now. It's Ryan Behmanesh on today's Coming Home.